Hello everyone, it's Maureen. Welcome to my studio. After the very long video of last time where I showed you a story coming to life where we went on an adventure together, where Ember Frostwillow, the fast archer from our quaint little town, this town, is going on an adventure. She wants to go to a magic realm, and she has a pouch, and she knows she has to go through an orchard, and there was a lot going on. And I wanted to take you along on what that does in my creative mind in my studio. This is where, and I showed you part of this already, this is where I document all the things that I know up until now about this adventure. So this is a story. Here I took pictures, photos of all the cards that I pulled and all the names that I made for all the characters, so that I don't lose that information that runs through my mind as well, as all the elements unfold. And then you can see I also put down the date of when I do this. The day after, I had some ideas about the medal, because somewhere along this story we had a card that showed us that Amber, here's Amber. Excuse me for me having to rummage through my cards. I have them. Oh, look here in this cute box. I made this one a long time ago actually, and I've kept a number of things in here over the years. This is just a piece of cloth, and I put some what do you call it, stuffing in there so that it's nice and fluffy. But anyway, let me see. Yes, this is Amber, the fast archer. She wants to go through the magic realm where she teleports. This is the old wounds. This is the orchard, the thorny orchard, the medal here. This is what I meant. We saw that there is a medal decorated with a strange map. I had to stand up to see if I show it correctly to you. So this medal, I had an idea of where this medal is coming from, and I imagined that in the midnight sky suddenly a rift would be seen, and from that sky this medal will come tumbling down to the earth. This medal is also sentient, so it has a consciousness, and the medal knows that it has to go to Ember, but it also knows that it can't just land in her lap, so to speak. So this medal chooses the little creek that runs through the village. This creek. The medal chooses to land in this creek. And on Amber, you see, she is going through a rough time. We already know that because she is debating wanting to coming to terms with her magic that she feels inside of her. And Amber can't sleep. She's in the house next to the tavern. She can't sleep, and she's going outside because that always brings her some ease. And she goes outside to walk in the clear midnight. The crisp air sort of soothes her mind. And what she also does is she takes off her shoes and she walks through the cold water, the crisp night water with her bare feet. the moon is out, and then there is this glistening in the water, and Amber catches that. Her eye catches the glistening, so she leans forward and picks up the medal. She's very surprised, of course, and she doesn't know how this medal has landed there, but she picks it up and it feels warm and it feels comfortable to have this medal in her hand. She can feel that there is some peace coming to her amidst this almost despair. And she realizes, yes, I am sort of in despair, and I have asked for help. I've asked for a direction, what to do. And now she sees this medal that is in the water. And there is this realization that the medal will help her. Now, once she examines this medal, she notices that there are some strange markings on it. And yes. So, look, this is how I envision this medal, this coin. I'm just gonna stand up to see if I can show you. Yes. And here around the edges of the medal, there are really strange markings, almost rune-like markings. And there is inscriptions, there are signs on here. And it takes a little while, but then Amber realizes that these inscriptions, these things, are a map. And they are a map that will eventually help her to find her way through the orchard. You may remember that we established that there will be a portal in the orchard, through the orchard, where she needs to go to teleport to the magic realm that she wants to visit. So this medal is now her companion. She needs to use this map to go to the orchard and to find her way to that portal. And now you hear me cutting up some paper again. You see, I use my computer with the Midjourney technology to create these images, and I asked it to make me a map, because I like all these visual clues that I have. This is a map of the town seen from above. This town, you see, here's the little creek, and outside the village there are some hills and mountains, and there's also the orchard. And I also asked it to make me a map of the orchard. So this is about what it will look like, and I figured that this would be a nice starting point for Amber to go with her map and to see where this portal will open. We know that it will be in some thorny bushes. I don't know if Amber knows that yet, but that doesn't really matter, right? So yeah, and now I wondered, how will this unfold? What will happen? We also said that it would be at a specific celestial event, one that doesn't really occur very often. And that brought me to a moon phase. And in our world, you have a phenomenon that's called a blue moon. That is a special thing where 2 full moons happen in 1 month. Doesn't really happen all that much. And then I thought, what? In the world where Amber lives, there would be a purple moon. People would call it a purple moon, where there are 2 full moons in the same month, and in her kingdom that is only once a year. And as it so happens, yes, this purple moon is coming up pretty soon. And that is where Amber's adventure starts. Because she doesn't know that it needs to be the purple moon. She, in her quests, realized that this here sort of looks like a moon. So she realized that, okay, the map, the portal, the orchard, and the moon are connected to each other. And she tries to find the portal in the orchard at full moon. She tries it once and it didn't work. And then she tried it again and it still didn't work. She even got lost in the orchard, got stuck in all the bushes, and she's almost ready to give up when, at some point in the tavern, the innkeeper talks about this purple moon with one of the visitors, and Ember overhears this conversation and she realizes, oh yes, it is of course the moon, the orchard, and the portal that are connected, but it is something really, really special. And maybe it's even so that the markings here in the medal tell her that she can suddenly decipher that it is the purple moon that she's after, the full purple moon. So yeah, she takes her medal, she prepares completely for her journey through the orchard to the portal, and this time, on the night of the purple moon, when she takes her medal, it is suddenly all clear. She has this map in her hand, and the warmth of the medal guides her through the orchard. It guides her exactly to a very nasty thorny bush that she encountered before. And when she stands before this thorny bush, a beam of the purple moon, full moon, moonlight strikes the medal that Amber has in her hand. And at that point, the thorny bush sort of opens. It splits and it shows a way through the bush without Amber getting stuck and getting hurt. So yeah, she's of course very, very happy that it has now all come together after her previous failures, and she was already again sort of doubting herself, feeling that despair again of not being able to succeed. But this time, now everything aligns. Now it is going to happen. She is going to be able to go to the portal and find the stairs. And that's the last thing I want to show you today in this video. I have these images also of the stairs that Amber will go up. This is how I envision the stairs. And as I was creating these illustrations, I wanted them to be, of stone and going up a very steep spire, and that they would be very long. And I liked these both. I both liked them. They both seem to fit this story that is evolving. And it hit me that yes, these stairs have different stages, so Amber will have to go up and she will encounter these portals or gateways again and again before she reaches the top of the stair. It's almost, it's reminiscent of this gate in her village. So there are sort of stages in these stairs that she will have to she has to continue her journey. And I imagine that at these stages something will happen. She will have to, solve a riddle or encounter a being or feel a certain energy and see what that does to her. So these different stages will make her, advance in her journey up and up and up those stairs until she reaches the top. And at first I thought this would be the top of the stairs. But then I also made these two illustrations. And these, as you can see, are still stairs winding up, going up, stone stairs. But these are in darkness. And then I realized that yes, these are also stages of these stairs, and these are the first stages, and these are the stages that she encounters when eventually she transitions from her world. This is the part of the stair in her world. She passes through the magic portal into the magic realm, and then the stairs suddenly have a different appearance, and they look like this. And then this is the eventual end point of her journey up to the stair. So that is what I want to share with you today, and I hope it gives you some insight into my creative process. I hope you are just as inspired as I am, that you are just as curious as I am to see where this journey goes, what will unfold. And yeah, if all goes well, I will keep you updated on that. I will try to film as many of my stages in this story as I can, and then of course I will bring you along. So yeah, that's it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your feelings about this story, what it may be, what it tells you, maybe what you see in all of these images or in the things that I have told you here. I'd love to hear what it means to you and if you like it. All right, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Even consider subscribing if you want to stay updated on all of the things creative that happen here in my studio. It would mean a lot to me. Okay, bye bye. I love you.